Greetings, welcome to RTO with Iain. Welcome to a classic album review. Today, this is an absolute gem. Something that everyone knows about, and I think it still appeals to people today than it did when it first came out. We're talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've seen it a couple of times on stage. It's a fantastic night out. Everybody dresses up. I never go as the obvious, because everyone goes as the obvious. I think I've gone as Riff Raff on one occasion, and one occasion I just went as Eddie, because everyone dresses up as Tim Curry, of course, Dr. Frankfurter. But I went as Riff Raff, and even had the hunchback. Made a thing to put on my back, pretty cool, and had something yeah. So the original soundtrack came out in 1975. The actual show opened 1973, and the musicians on this are Ian Blair, he plays electric and acoustic guitars, Mike Grabham, electric guitar, Dave Wintour was bass, BJ Wilson on the drums, Phil Kenzie on saxophone, John Bundrick on keyboards, and then we had backing vocals from Abigail Hannes, Susan Morse, Bruce Scott. The players, the people that stood most of all the singing, we've got Tim Curry as Dr. Frankenfurter, the eccentric transvestite scientist, Susan Sarandon as Janet Weiss, the heroine and Brad's fiance, Barry Bostwick as Brad Majors, the hero and Janice's fiance, Richard O'Brien, the creator of this fantastic musical, as Riff Raff, the hunchbacked handyman and Magenta's brother. Patricia Quinn played Magenta, maid and Riff Raff's sister, of course. Nell Campbell, who was actually credited as Little Nell, as Columbia Groupie. And then we got Jonathan Adams as Dr. Everett V. Scott, who was the rival scientist. Peter Himwood as Rocky Horror creation Trevor White. Of course, Meatloaf played Eddie, an ex-delivery boy. Charles Gray as the criminologist and expert. Charles Gray, of course, been in some Bond films, played Blofeld in one, and then he played another guy that had an end with his dodgy legs. Darren G. Newsom as Ralph Hapshat, and Hilary Farr as Betty Monroe. Okay, first track on this is obviously the science fiction double feature. Love the lyric to this. It mentions a lot of classic sort of TV and sort of things you saw in the pictures, like Flash Gordon, the Invisible Man's mentioned, and King Kong. Pretty good. Then we get Dammit, Janet. Unfortunately, I think Susan Sarandon is a great actress, but a lousy singer. She sounds like she's in severe pain when she sings. I've heard better performances of Janet, put it this way. I think she did a great part in the film, but when you have to sit and listen to it just without her doing anything, there's nothing to look at. It can get to your ears a little bit. Over at the Frankenstein Palace, got some great guitar work in here. I love Richard O'Brien's vocal in this, it's quite funny. Then we get the classic, the Time War. Now, if there's anyone that's never done the Time War, you haven't lived. And that even goes for you youngsters. If you haven't done the Time War, you've got to do the Time War once in your life. When I used to do discos, you put this on, especially at weddings and that. You put this on and every damn person was up on the floor doing the Time War. It's brilliant. And then we get the best song on the album, Sweet Transvestite, Tim Curry. Absolutely fine performance. I was watching it last night and it's just a delight to watch. Absolutely brilliant. My favourite song on the album, without a doubt, and from the show. I Can Make You a Man, another great track. Tim Curry is fantastic on that. Then we get the brilliant Hot Patootie, Bless My Soul. Great vocal from me. I've seen other people have tried to sing it, but as I said like before, there's only one guy that can sing that, and that's Meatloaf. God rest his soul. Fine performance by me. Then you get a little bit of a reprise of I Can Make You a Man. Then we go to the second album, which is a double album, side 2 of the album. We've got Toucher, Toucher, Touch Me. Oh, it's pretty good in places, but when Susan starts singing, we go, ooh. Then we get Eddie, pretty good. Then we get Rose Tint, My World, split into 3 parts. The first bit is the floor show. Love that rocky start to it. Great riffs in this, pretty cool. Fanfare and Don't Dream It. The vocals really good in this. It really adds to the atmosphere. Wild Thing, Untamed. Great vocals here from little Nell, Trevor, White and Barry Bostwick, Tim Curry. Even Susan Sarandon's vocals sort of get in. I'm Going Home. Again, great tracks, great piece of work from Tim Curry. Superheroes, and I just love that guitar solo in that. Absolutely brilliant. Then we just end up with a reprise of the science fiction double feature with Richard O'Brien, where it all started really. Brilliant. What can you say about this soundtrack? It's fantastic. It's fantastic on screen. It's fantastic at seeing it as a show. Great. It's just a great night out. If you've never seen it, when it comes round again, because it's always out somewhere, go and have a look at it. But yet the films, if you remember a Prime Video, it's featured on Prime Video if you've never watched it. There can't be many people out there that haven't watched Rocky Horror at some stage. Firm favourite of mine, always has been. I can watch it. It's one of them things you can watch and enjoy every time. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 9 out of 10 because it's just fantastic. Okay, that's all from me today. Tomorrow we're having a Ladies' Day on RTO where we appreciate female artists and what they've contributed to the music business over these years. We're doing an album ranking of Australian actress-singer Natalie Imbruglia. She's made some really good albums. And retro ranking tomorrow is probably one of the best pop singers, female pop artists. We've had the Queen of Rock, Tina Turner. Tomorrow we've got the person that's been dubbed the King, the Queen of Pop. It's Madonna. I do like some of Madonna's songs. I think she's got a fabulous voice, and she's had some great songs, great career, not a brilliant actress, but has put in some fine performances over the years. So that's all for tomorrow. So I'll see you for all them. So take care for now.